Oh, we're back. Still no lights. Okay, we're going to go on. Reminds me that I now come to bed with no lights. I am probably one hot dog away from being Christie's twin. Anyway, immigration, let's discuss it. In my first speech, I inadvertently used the word rapist and everyone jumped at, so I ran with it. My idea to round up 11.35 million illegal immigrants is just plain not doable. I have no clue what my next lie will be, but I will make a great president to the standards of Dennis Rodman. Let's talk about Scotland and my business expertise and worldwide admiration, where I just opened probably the best golf course ever created in the history of mankind. They wanted to put up a wind farm in the ocean, which have ruined the players' views. Those turning propellers remind me of the little hat I wore when I was a kid. Boy, great memories, never leave you. Anyway, I ordered Scotland to remove those big propellers, and they made a really stupid decision and refused the trumper. Wrong move. I will never build another golf course in North or South Scotland. Don't worry, I bring my own natural gas to all my meetings. When people see me coming, their eyes tear and only give me a wide berth. They're afraid of the Trumpster. I know the world and the world loves me. I have been to Scotland, Florida, our side of the Mexican border, New York City, and Queens. My foreign affairs and business acumen is simply incredible. I'm stuttering, like I'm nervous. I'm not nervous, I'm the Trumpster. My foreign affairs policy. I promise my wife will not find out. No, that's a joke. Okay. First day in office, I will stop all flights from countries with the Ebola virus. We only had 2 fatalities, and with the cooperation of the world, we contained it very quickly. Ebola is not an imminent threat, but it's at the top of my to-do list. I will never go to Africa or South America. It's a matter of record that around 1997, 1997, I said I did not like to go to a bank where blacks touched my money when they counted them. South America and Africa are dirty. I'm not going there. I will probably appoint my 2 sons, which I mentioned before, to be ambassadors. Hewitt recently tried to embarrass me on his conservative radio show, asking me some foreign affairs questions that I do not have to know until after I become president, right? Yeah, what an idiot. If anyone in Congress disagrees with me, I will personally call his or her home at 3 a.m. in the morning and inform his wife or significant other what gender he or she is sleeping with outside of their relationship. That's top-down management. I now want to address the public record about my many bankruptcies. In every bankruptcy, I used the law and always came out top. I had to give up some equity, but I did not lose one penny, mainly because I never put one penny of my money into the ventures. I just put up my personal guarantee, nothing else. Something 100.99% of the middle class could never do. All the contractors had to file for bankruptcy, and they probably lost their homes and the ability to buy food and medicine for their family. They made the mistake of trusting me. It was their bad, not mine, but it's usually because I'm such a great deal maker. I didn't care for them. The Trumpmeister did good for myself. It's also a fact that people have given me money. I never put any skinny into the game. Skinny means my own money. Most of them lost all their money. Again, they're bad. That's why I have no friends. Let me repeat, I have no friends. You never see my name in the newspapers reporting I was seen having dinner with famous people. That's because I am obnoxious in public, and God forbid I would have to pick up the check. Take Carl Icahn, for example. He's worth billions. He waits until I fail, like I did with the Taj Mahal, which I ran into worthless real estate, and then he picked up the company for pennies on the dollar. He's smart. I'm the best manager you've ever met. In 2008, investigators reported I had about $2 billion in assets with liabilities of $1.7 billion. That left me with about $300 million, which is certainly not close to $10 billion. It's George W. Bush's fault. I have not built any new buildings for several years. My main income is from my TV shows, where I had basically 3 lines. The manager is always fired, you know. You're fired. And boy, that was a tough one. Okay, it's time to show 100 million women how to reduce their burden when doing their daily chores. Okay, let's show women how to take care of their burden. Let me take off my jacket. Let me throw it on the chair. Let me roll up my sleeve. Here's the way people usually carry their bags. And they do it like this, and it's really heavy. It's really heavy. But what the Trumpmeister knows to help women is if you just let your hand down at your side and you hang the bag off your wrist, straight down, straight down. Just listen, and more bags, and more bags. There is no weight. Look at this. I could hold 10 bags like this. This is a trick that I know that every woman in the world should use, because this is curling, putting weight on your, this is just letting it hang down. See? The Trumper always keeps his word. Now you know how I will help women reduce their daily chores. Okay? I always tell the truth. Okay? Next segment, I'll see you back in 5.